Sissy Biggers with Gen Connect at the Food and Wine Classic in Aspen. Your all access pass to amazing chefs. And Sang Yoon from Los Angeles is a new friend of mine, and his, of course, restaurants long celebrated in Santa Monica, Father's Office, a gastro pub.
Yeah.
And then Lukshan, more of a fine dining restaurant in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
Two very different concepts. Tell me about how that defines you and your approach to cooking.
My whole career all started in very high-end French restaurants in Europe. So fine dining is sort of the core of what I do. But at the beginning of my career, when I went off on my own, I decided LA doesn't need fancy. LA needs casual.
Right.
We need beer and we need a burger.
Mm-hmm. And you've probably been recognized for that combination, that beer and that award-winning burger.
Yeah, Father's Office has definitely been awarded a lot of accolades for the burger, best in the country. You know,
well, and why the name Father's Office?
You know, I didn't come up with the name. I can't take credit for that. It's an old dive bar in Santa Monica that's been there since 1953. And apparently it was owned by an old beach volleyball player who was older than all the kids, and they all said that's when he was at work, Dad, they called him Dad. So that's how the name came about. And I was an old regular since I was old enough to drink.
Right.
And the place fell into my lap.
What a wonderful provenance for you.
Yeah, so I did, I had, you know, every guy's dream, I bought my favorite bar.
I love that. Well, you know the work that comes with it. It's a dream, but with the reality is tough.
Absolutely. It's still the restaurant business.
It's still, in 50, how many years?
15 for the first one. The second one's now just turned 7.
Well, one of the other interesting things about you is you played ice hockey for Boston University.
Yeah.
That's not exactly a shabby little team.
Yeah, we were pretty good. Yeah, it's a good group of guys, and I still play even in my much more advanced age. But yeah, it's a great passion of mine.
How many college hockey players became celebrated chefs, do you think, in a history of American sports?
Well,
more than I could imagine.
Yeah, well, the hockey part wasn't so celebrated. It's a good thing I was decent at being a cook, because the hockey wasn't
going to be your future.
Wasn't going to be my future.
So what do you bring? What's the strategy you bring from being someone who's played that kind of competitive contact sport? What do you bring to the kitchen with that?
Well, some energy, some passion, definitely some fire, and a team spirit. To win, you have to have a great team. No restaurateur, no chef, can make it on their own. You have to have a terrific team, a lot of role players.
Come on, little hip check once in a while into the
Absolutely.
garde à manger. Come on.
Absolutely. If things don't work out in the kitchen, you might get
Bam.
you might get a little elbow.
Well, it's great to see you. I cannot wait to visit your restaurants when I'm in Los Angeles.
Come on by.
And I wish you a great food and wine and continued success.
Thank you. It's awesome to be here.
And your families. It's wonderful for you.
Thank you so much.